Morning.
May I help you?
Well, if you're Angela Bauer, I'm here to help you.
I'm sorry, there must be a mistake. This job is for a housekeeper.
That's me, Mr. Goodmar.
Oh, man, Nash.
Yeah, this is Nash. False alarm. Everything's slicker and the snot on the doorknob.
Sometimes I feel more useless than the head of the Maids union.
And what exactly are your demands?
We need more lemon pledge.
Okay, I'm out of here.
No, wait. Berta.
He hates me.
No, I don't.
So why do you hate your mother?
All right, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Blacklight TV. I am your host, Murph Big Brother Almighty. And today I thought we would check into something random. How about the funniest butlers and maids in comedy sitcoms and cartoons? A great butler or maid in a sitcom ain't just there to clean up messes. They are the mess sometimes. Whether they're delivering backhanded compliments, putting off slick one-liners, or straight up running the household better than the folks who own it, TV's funniest servants have been carrying shows on their well-pressed shoulders for decades. Let's get into it. This is the funniest butlers and maids in comedy sitcoms who kept the laughs coming while keeping the house in check. Charles in Charge. Scott Baio played Charles, a college student turned live-in babysitter for a household of rowdy kids. He wasn't exactly a butler, but he definitely played the part of a responsible caretaker while dropping life lessons in between dealing with teenage drama. He was the cool older brother figure every 80s kid wished they had, and somehow he kept the house and his sanity together. And that theme song, right? Tony Micelli, who's the boss, one of our rare male housekeepers on TV at the time. Tony Danza flipped gender roles and made it look fun. A former baseball player turned housekeeper, comedy gold. He brought heart and humor to the role while proving that men can keep a house spotless too.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
Consuela, Family Guy. The queen of saying,
Oh, no.
and making it your problem. Consuela wasn't the best housekeeper.
This trash?
Trash? What? No, that's a functioning lamp.
No, he's okay. I take home.
But she was hilarious with her bizarre way of handling things. If you ever needed something done, good luck. She had her own way of doing things, and that was final.
Oh, no, you fat, keep you warm.
Cadbury, Richie Rich. When you work for the world's richest kid, you have to be unflappable. And Cadbury was exactly that. No matter how ridiculous Richie Rich requests got,
Nash.
Yeah, this is Nash. False alarm.
Cadbury handled them with class, skill, and just the right amount of eye-roll worthy patience.
Jim.
Duckworth, Ducktales. Scrooge McDuck's butler Duckworth wasn't just another servant. He was the calm in the storm of McDuck's wild adventures. With a perfectly dry sense of humor,
Duckworth.
Good evening, young sirs.
he somehow managed to keep up with a billionaire's duck and his chaotic nephews. Lurch, the Addams family. A towering, creepy butler who barely spoke, but somehow manages to still be hilarious.
Lurch, there's something behind this. What is it? You can tell us.
I'm a wallflower.
What?
His deep voice, "You rang," became legendary. And even though he rarely showed emotion, he was clearly loyal to the delightfully weird Addams clan. Berta, the housekeeper, 2.5 Men. Straight up savage with every word, Berta, Conchata Farrell, made sure Charlie and Alan never got too comfortable in their own home.
Here's what you do. Make friends with the janitor. They usually have their own bathroom.
Okay.
Just never drink out of his thermos.
She didn't just clean the house, she cleaned them out with her insults every chance she got.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out how scrambled eggs are going to get you laid.
Alfred Pennyworth, Batman. Sure, Alfred was Batman's butler, but let's be real, he was also his therapist, his father figure, and expert in dry British sarcasm. Whether in cartoons, movies, or the comics, Alfred always had a snarky comeback ready and could probably handle Gotham's crime wave better than Batman himself sometimes.
Everyone, this is Alfred. I work for him.
Alice Nelson, the Brady Bunch. Alice, played by Ann B. Davis, was technically the housekeeper, but she was really the glue that held the Brady family together. She had jokes, she had wisdom, and she somehow never lost her mind despite living in a house with 6 kids, 2 parents, and a dog.
It's a last day half-price bargain sale.
Oh, me too. All like pushing and shoving and grabbing. I hope I didn't hurt anybody.
Alice deserved an award for stress management alone. Niles the butler, the nanny. Niles, played by Daniel Davis, was the nanny's secret weapon. He spent every episode serving tea, both literally and figuratively. As he destroyed Mr. Sheffield's business rival, C.C. Babcock, with an effortless read, the man turned sarcasm into an Olympic sport.
Maxwell, darling, is that you?
Don't turn around.
And we were all lucky enough to witness it.
And you'll have to be Maxwell. Can you do an English accent?
I'll try.
Mr. Belvedere. A fancy British butler moving in with a messy, all-American family. That's sitcom gold. Played by Christopher Hewitt, Mr. Belvedere had the patience of a saint, the wisdom of a philosopher, and the ability to throw out an insult so politely that you didn't even realize you were being roasted.
I just gave you a couple of real good shots and you didn't come back with anything.
I know, George. I finally realized that life is too short to waste on trying to even the score.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
However, to make you feel better, I could say something like, why don't you take that football and insert it up your nose? Lord knows there's room for it.
Rosie the robot, the Jetsons. Rosie just wasn't a maid. She was a sassy, futuristic queen. This robotic housekeeper had the sharp tongue and heart of gold.
Homely.
I may be homely, Buster, but I'm SMART smart.
Maybe titanium. I don't know. No problem keeping George Jetson in check. Despite being a robot, she had more personality than half the humans on television.
We can't guarantee her, you know.
Well. Florence Johnston, the Jeffersons. Florence, played by Marla Gibbs, wasn't really there to clean. She was there to remind George Jefferson that he was short, loud, and annoying on a daily basis.
At the same time.
I don't want you to do 2 things at the same time.
Okay, you're the boss.
Their insults back and forth were sitcom gold, bro. But deep down, you knew she had love for the family, even if she never admitted.
Someday maybe I'll end up with a maid at work.
I doubt it, because it ain't easy working in all this heat.
What heat?
All that hot air coming out your mouth.
Last but not least, Geoffrey Butler, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Geoffrey wasn't just a butler. He was a roast master in a tuxedo.
Oh, Lord, I don't know whether to dive under the table or do the running man.
He had the sharp tongue that could slice through anything that Uncle Phil's lectures and dry humor could bring. His British wit made him the funniest dude in the mansion full of rich people problems. Played by Joseph Marcel, he made him flawless.
Keep the lines clear.
Certainly, Master Carlton. Whoops.
Making sure that every side eye and insult hit just right. Everybody loved Geoffrey. And somewhere deep down, I think Geoffrey loved us too. And that's it, bro. Butlers and maids might be supporting characters in these shows, but they stole every scene they were in. From the sarcastic wisdom of Geoffrey to the eye-rolling patience of Florence, these TV legends made us laugh while keeping their household somewhat in order. Which was your favorite? Drop a comment below unless you're afraid that, Rosie may come and roast you for having bad taste. Make sure you subscribe to Blacklight TV and Never Too Much. This is your host, Big Brother Almighty. Until next time, guys. Peace.